Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes Learn. Git is a basic CLI tool that every software developer should master. In this video, I will walk you through some of the basic commands of Git. Let's get into the video.
All right, let's get started with learning the basics of Git. So we are here in my laptop, here the home space. So let's navigate to the 5 Minutes Learn folder. So yeah, let's clear out everything. Delete only the files. So I have cleared everything here. Let's create a new folder first of all. So yeah, we have a brand new folder just created. Let's open this folder with the Visual Studio Code. So basically Visual Studio Code is an IDE for those who don't know. So it's an IDE to open all our projects. So we used to work on Visual Studio Code for all of our projects. Yeah, it's my personally preferred IDE. So it was personally preferred for most developers. So yeah, I am going to use this for almost all my tutorial videos. So let's get started here. So we have a brand new folder. We don't have any files. Let's go ahead and create a new file. So I'm going to create a file called sample.txt. It's basically a sample file. So without Git, if you see, this file is not being tracked, and there is a separate action or a separate feature in VS Code which gives you an option called source control. This is basically used to track the changes made in the folder. Here it says the folder currently open doesn't have a Git repository. You can initialize a repository which will enable source control features powered by Git. So it need not be Git. You can use any other source control mechanisms followed, for example, SVN or Mercury or whatever it may be. But so far, we don't have anything set up here. It's a empty repo or empty project folder, and it does not have any tracking of Git or other source control providers. We are going to do the same. For example, let's say I have created the sample.txt. Let's go to our terminal and then hit Git status. You can see there is not a Git repository. It's not a Git repository or any of the parent directories. So it says like this folder is not a Git repository, and none of its parent folders are also not a Git repository. It's not being tracked by Git, basically means. So anyways, I created a file. I'm going to write this welcome to 5 Minutes Learn. So just zooming in for to look better. We are finally here. So let's see here. Yeah, we have a file created, but when I hit Git status, there is no tracking basically. So I want basically people working on software projects, they want their files to be tracked because we follow something called a version control where we will track the changes made on each versions. So this is not yet created in our folder. So let's initialize Git. So yeah, using git init command, you can initialize the empty repository in this for this particular folder. And .git is basically a folder which is created internally by Git, and it all the changes that we make will be recorded here. So Git is best for incremental tracking. So whenever we make a change, it will be tracked. And you can see there is a U symbol here, and you can see this text file is highlighted with a green color, which means like it says, you can see here, it is untracked. The file is not being tracked, and on the source control section, you can see this file is created and it is untracked. It's in the untracked section. So to track this into our repo, we have to stage it and we have to commit it. Let's get Git status now. It says like untracked files. These are the untracked files. So there are no more commits in our branch in our repo. So, but we have untracked file. You can add it back to the repo, and nothing added to commit it, but untracked file is present. So use git add to track this file. So let's add git add in sample.txt, and let's get the git status again. Yep, this file has been added to the staging area of Git. Staging area is basically the area before we commit. So before we start tracking it, we will be adding all those files which we need to be committed. And then can commit this file by saying initialize repo. So yeah, so far we have created a commit that will start tracking this file. So let's see what are all the changes we made on the repo. So using git log, you'll be able to see all the commits made on this. So you can see initialize repo is just created, and it's just same as the current timestamp. Let's see this in a more simpler way. So git log one line command helps you to visualize the commits in a single line. So this is a hash of the commit, and this is the branch where we are working on. And this is the commit message of this commit. Let's make a change. Let's try to understand Git bit more clearly. Okay, so let's go back here in the welcome to sample.txt. So this is a change made after initializing Git in our repo. Okay, so we have made this change, and immediately when we save the file, you can see this file has been changed to yellow color with a M near to it. So M means modified. M basically specifies that this file is being tracked by Git and this file has been modified. Now you have to add it to Git commit to record these changes into the repo. Side panel, the source control will show the changes made on this file, and here you can see the items highlighted, the rows highlighted in the green color indicates that it's a new changes. So the new changes are coming up, in the sense a new line is being added. If it is highlighted with the red color, then it shows it indicates that the line has been removed, a line or a particular word has been removed from this file. So we have made this change, and Git has identified that we have made a change, and we have to commit it to record or to track this further. Let's see here. Yeah, it is modified. You can see the modified file is sample.txt. Let's add this to our staging area. So because every time we make a commit, we have to move the file to the staging area, and then only we can make a commit. So here we can say added changes after initializing Git. Okay, so if you hit Git status now, you can see no more changes in the working tree. Working tree is clean so far, and we are on the branch main and nothing to commit. Okay, we have to make further changes to commit it. So let's view the log again. This is the first commit we made, initialize repo, and above that we can see the another commit, added changes after initializing it. Yep. So similarly, whenever you make any change, all those changes will be stacked up over one over the other. So if we want to see the changes made on this commit, we can easily change. We can easily view it. So just copy this hash and then hit git show, and then paste this. So you'll be able to see what is being changed in this commit. Items or the lines in the green color indicates that's a new line being added. And if there is anything in the red color, it indicates that a line or the word that's being removed from the file. So that's it. That's the basic about Git. So in this video, we basically learned about Git initializing Git, adding files to the staging area, committing it, and finding the status, finding the log of all the files, all the commits made in our repo, and how to view changes made in the each commit.
Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoy the practical guide of basics of Git. Hit like if you like the video, comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and share with all your developers. See you all in the next video. Thank you.